what our pet peeves are.
Yeah.
What each other's pet peeves are. So some of them we might know just from experience, but most of them are probably going to be new to us. We decided that the best way to do this was an honest reaction. I'm gonna let Christina go, Nina.
Okay.
Every time I say Christina, future Christina, just edit out.
So the first one isn't really like a huge pet peeve. It's more or less like if it happens, it happens. If not, then oh well. It's chewing loudly. Just don't.
So that on the same note, on the loudly thing, one of my pet peeves is people who breathe loudly.
That reminds me of that guy from Hey Arnold. You know that guy with the glasses? It's always like. This doesn't really irritate me as much, but it is up there. People who don't get hints, like you're dropping hints, whether it be relationship purposes or friendship purposes. I'm just gonna go relationship purposes just because.
When somebody's hitting on you, you're like, my,
Boyfriend.
This ring.
My significant other.
There's a ring with a ring.
And then all of a sudden from that, people don't think like you guys are in a serious relationship. Boom. All right, checking that off.
This is something that's not a big deal. It's kind of annoying to me, but it really bothers me when people look at their phone while you're talking to them. Something I do often as well.
I did that today at lunch.
You don't have to try so hard.
It's different if like you're not really like the conversation's not super important, but like when you're talking to somebody about something important, let me get past it. Like that's why I don't like that, because then I feel like I can't finish the conversation because you're not really paying attention to me. And then when people do look at their phones, they're like, I'm sorry, what'd you say? Like, I'm not gonna repeat myself because you
Should've
weren't
been paying attention.
Exactly.
Should have been paying attention. This is another thing that you can't really help because it happened to me just the other day actually. Screaming children.
Oh God.
Screaming children. Now I'm not talking about the simple whining like, Mom. No, I'm talking about full-fledged like ear-piercing screams. Gosh. Parents, this isn't going out to you. This is going out to your screaming children. Stop. Your parents don't want to deal with your crap, all right?
I don't like being called babe, honey, sweetheart, or like anything that's supposed to be like a sweet, endearing tone. I don't like it when people call me that in a condescending tone.
That's a good one.
When they're like no, honey, or like no, sweetheart, or like sweetheart, it's okay, but you're wrong. I mean, I'll probably still be mad if you call me mean things when you're being condescending, but then I'm not confused about it. I know you're mad.
When people when people act like they own you or that they're entitled to a higher, authority almost because they have a better high-paying job than you, it's incredibly disrespectful.
You don't have to try.
I have 3 things that are kind of all in line with each other, but I'm just gonna say one of them and then move into the other one.
Okay.
So one of my big things is body shaming. So like me, I'm like relatively skinny. If you can't tell, I'm pretty small.
She's petite.
So I don't like that no matter what the social norm is, whether it be skinny or thicker or the curvier, whatever you want to say, either way somebody's getting hurt in this process. I don't agree with that. I feel like that's like the big thing that we need to realize is that it doesn't matter what your body shape is. You're beautiful, whoever you are. It's not about whether or not other people think you're beautiful, it's whether or not you think you're beautiful, and you should just be comfortable as who you are.
Yeah. People who try to a sense, top your story.
Oh my God! Oh God! I'm sorry, I didn't think of that one.
You're telling them something real personal, and you're trying to get like,
oh, you broke your arm? Oh, I had a heart attack.
Yeah,
Wow.
I had a heart attack, and now I'm dying.
And then this kind of makes me sound a little hypocritical. My next thing, it kind of makes me sound just a tiny bit hypocritical, but it's something I feel very strongly about. It again finishes up the last 2 things I've been talking about, and that's people who shame people for shaming them. It really bothers me when people are like you should respect how I feel about this, and then when people don't, they're mean back to them. So a lot of the things that we believe nowadays is that you should just be like open and let people do what they want, but then you're like, I'm not okay with what you believe.
She's Catholic, believes in God very strongly. I never diss in front of her, but I don't choose that form of believing.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're gonna strike each other's weak points. So
Yeah. Just if you want people to respect your beliefs, then respect their beliefs.
Yeah.
It's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
I should have used this one as not really a big one, but it is a big one. It's when you misuse words or phrases. For example, when people say no offense when it's not needed. We'll see a dog in the middle of the street and you're just like, no offense, but that dog looks homeless. Why would I be offended?
Or people would say it when they're saying something obviously offensive. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that dress makes you look fat. No offense.
For you to expect that I wouldn't be offended from that is just completely idiotic. The stupidity that just came out of that person's mouth. Getting too aggressive. Take a chill pill. Relax. Alright, we're good to continue.
Okay, so this is my second to last pet peeve is gonna lead right into Nina's last pet peeve.
Dang it.
People who know what your pet peeves are and do them purposely to annoy you.
My biggest pet peeve, like, I will cut somebody for this. I hate feet. Like, anything to do with feet, I just think it's a disgusting part of a human body. I just don't like feet at all. At all. And that might
Also leads into my biggest pet peeve is people who don't understand personal space. That is my biggest pet peeve. That's something that bothers me on a daily basis. It's something I always notice is people who are like, oh, so like, how's your day going? Like, how are you? And how is your family? And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna take a step back. So then you take a step back and then they take a step closer to you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, can you not? Really?
If we can tell what you ate for lunch, you're too close.
Yeah. Alright. So that is our entire show. If you're on YouTube, all the links for all of our social media are going to be on the bottom of the, like in the description. We are going to be on Instagram, Twitter, eventually probably on Facebook, but not this time. So
Not
Instagram,
this
Twitter, Podbean. If you know what Podbean is, you can get it on an app on your phone.
Power to you.
Yeah.
A little fun fact, it's something we were discussing a little bit more. After we get a certain amount of subscribers, I don't know the quite amount we want to aim for.
So we'll come up with milestones. We'll probably put it somewhere, maybe on our Twitter page or something.
Okay.
Milestones for each amount of subscribers we get and like follows and stuff. And once we hit a certain amount, we'll do a giveaway. Once we hit the next amount, we'll do a giveaway, so on and so forth.
And you guys get to vote on the giveaway.
Oh, and we have an email account. If you have any comments, suggestions, any questions that you'd like to ask us, eventually we will have a question video and question podcast. So if you have any questions, concerns, comments, any feedback you want to give us, we're always looking for ways to improve. So just leave it in the comments below, or you can email us at slightlyapologetic@gmail.com.
Yay! Lots of love.
First podcast ever. Bye!